What is going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Football Manager 2022. We're on episode 6 now, so we're flying along. Loving the save right now. We've got it to a really, really nice place, as you probably saw last episode when we started to get some form. I have played some games since, and we've continued that in excellent fashion. I think we were there for the Bruges game. I was going to come back. I think I said for the Lyon game or the Ajax game, but we are here for the Lyon game today. We've won obviously the 5-0 on that fixture that we did. I think it was the Angers game, wasn't it? It was 5-2. We've since played Monaco, which we got an excellent 3-1 win, which was kind of unexpected, but it started to show that our formation and our tactics are starting to click, which is great. Went to Real Madrid away, which is never easy, and we did lose 4-2, but the fact that we scored 2 goals was promising. We then went and played Nantes, so I didn't mean to click into that, but we won 4-1. So we're banging in goals at the moment. We're sort of averaging at least 2 to 3 plus per game at the moment. So Julian Alvarez getting on the score sheet again with 3, and then Jose Font getting the goal, which is great. And then we got scraped to a 3-2 win. It got a bit scary at the end. We had to go really defensive to hold on. With 3 minutes to go, they got a second goal. But Weah, Icone and Sanchez getting goals in that game. And played Tours, where we actually got sending off after being, I think it was 1-0 up. And then they equalised. No, it was 1-0. It was 1-0, and then we got sending off, and a minute later we scored, and then scored again quickly, and then we got a goal for half time. But second half they came out and they dominated us a little bit. So 73rd and 86th minute they started to fire a few goals, which got me a little bit worried. But we hang on for the 4-3 win, which is great considering we had 10 men. We actually then got a sending off again in the next game at Gudmundsson, where we were 2-0 up in. They got 2 goals back against us, Ajax did, but we did qualify by getting that draw, which is perfect, and we come through as second in the group, and we will be in the in the Champions League knockouts, which is great. Obviously, a target set by us at the start of the season. So we were coming into this game against Lyon today, who have actually not done amazing, but we are now above them where we were struggling. I think in the last episode we were down in 12th, so that run of games where we've just got a lot of wins, we started to push ourselves up this league, and now we're in 5th, which is great, and we hopefully can push on for these top spots up here. And then we've also got a top goal scorer in there now with Alvarez, our £5 million signing on 12 goals, only one behind Mbappe, so very, very, very interesting there in terms of what a good signing he's been since he's sort of kicked on. So there, guys, we're going to go into the Lyon game today and see how we get on. They were the updates, really. We're still playing this 4-2-3-1 formation that we played in the last episode, and it's really working wonders for us. Just to show the tactics, the familiarity has really pushed on. Everyone seems to know what they're doing, apart from David, who hasn't actually played that much for me. But I'm going to try and play him for the next few games to try and get him to work on the stats there for him. He's kind of playing that position. I think if he played him up top, just testing that. Let's just test that because he is training in that position. Yeah, he's fine up there. So it's just between Alvarez and David that we kind of use. I think I don't think I'm actually training anyone, so maybe we start training David out on that right, because he's probably going to play there more often than not than the attacking mid role. So if we play him at the inside forward role on attack and start training him up on that, hopefully he'll understand that position a lot better, and which then gives me the opportunity to play Icone, Bamba and David in them attacking positions, which is a lot of pace, as you can imagine, a lot of creativity, and I think with Alvarez, how well he's performing up top is definitely the one you want to play there. With obviously Yilmaz coming on, and Timothy Weah there as well, who I think I'm actually training on the wing as well, just because I think he's a nice option to bring on, because we have a lot of attacking players that can play in a number of positions. So yeah, I'm playing him inside forward on that right. So yeah, guys, we've got a couple of injuries. We've got Mangala suspended, obviously the Champions League game, and then Renato Sanchez is also suspended and misses the next game, which is against Lyon. Still trying to progress Bradrich, I think his name is. He looks like a good player. He does, but he's only 2-star at the moment, but his potential is very good. So trying to play him as much as I can, and he's now sort of familiar with the formation and tactics, so he's a nice little addition there. So yeah, guys, let's get into this one today. We're playing Lyon, and we're going to hope for the 3 points and to make that gap between them rather large, if you like. So we're going to tell the boys to go out there and do well, and then we've got a pretty good home record as things go. So league-wise, we're performing well. So let's go out there today and do this. Let's get the win. Let me just check that the camera's right. Pretty much. There we go. All zoomed in for you guys. So hopefully we can see a nice win. They got the ball early in the box here. Can we get an early goal? It's a big chance. Oh, and it's gone in. It's Jonathan Bamba, and he finds the net within 30 seconds. I mean, you can't really say much more than unreal from the boys getting a nice early goal there against a top team. You know, you've got Moussa Dembele, Shaqiri, Rafinha, Akambe, Paqueta, Gimenez, Boateng. Some really, really nice players in that Lyon squad. So to be winning within the first minute, well, even first 30 seconds, it's the dream start, if you'd like. And we're now up to that 4th position, which is fantastic because obviously how far we were behind, we're starting to pick up form and really kick on now with this tactic. And obviously it's going to be hard to catch PSG. They're going to have to lose a lot of games, which they never do. They are just the dominant force. But if we can end up getting like a second or third finish, I'll be very happy with that this season, considering we've gone to now in the knockouts as well, so we can get a little run in Champions League, and then if we can do okay in the French Cup as well, then I'd like to win the French Cup. It'll be nice to be able to do that, but no doubt you end up playing PSG at some point, so that will be an interesting test for the team. But we're now in the 20th minute and we're doing pretty well here. So pretty dominant performance. It'd be nice to get that second goal, take some of the pressure off. Yahtzee plays it back to Botman, who then finds Font. He's going to whip a ball out to the right in his Silek. Nice little ball into Andre. Some nice passing going on here. Great ball over top by Fonte. Finds Bamba. He cuts it back, and Alvarez has a good chance, but saved by the goalkeeper. And Lille will have a corner here, and hopefully we will be able to get a nice little header chance on goal. We haven't been able to do so. They've cleared and Shaqiri's on the break, but the highlight ends and we still looking very strong. Our XG is, on 1.21. We've had 5 corners and had 11 shots compared to their 1 shot. So obviously only 4 of them have been on target, but that's still a very nice start, and I couldn't ask for much more from the boys here. They're doing fantastically. And I'm just going to give them a little bit of a praise here because this is a hard game against Lyon, and we're doing very well at this moment in time. I would doubt that Lyon are as good this year because obviously they don't have Depay. He left for Barcelona, so it may be a bit easier to get a result from them now that they don't have such a big talent up front. But Jonathan Bamba has taken a knock here, and he wants to come off, so we're going to stop him off for Timothy Weah. Hopefully that's not too bad because Bamba's been one of our best players this season. He's doing a lot of work on that left-hand side of midfield and scoring a couple of goals, getting a few assists. So hopefully Timothy Weah comes on and can do the business for us. Right, we've motivated the team at half time there, so hopefully they can go out and get that second goal for us. It looks like a couple of their defenders are actually morale's down, so if we can counter on that and get that second goal, really knock them off their perch in terms of thinking they're maybe better than us, then that will be ideal. It's just a bit of more of a hope than anything, but the fact we got that early goal really did put the pressure on them. They have struggled to get back in this game. We've had 19 shots, but absolutely firing at their goal, which is great to see. You've got Timothy Weah here. He's going to run at the Lyon defence. He plays a ball into Alvarez, holds it up well and plays it back to Font. Plays Yahtzee. The ball goes over the top here to Jonathan David on the right-hand side. He's going to run to the byline and cut it back to Silic. He plays a great ball back into David. He whips one back post and Alvarez is there. And I think that's offside. But we can hope that it's not. But it looks like it is. I think it was pretty clear cut that it was. I'll be shocked if it isn't. Yeah, there we go. Goal disallowed. Fortunately for us, that is a real shame. But yeah, these things happen, and it was a great little move to get the goal. Just unfortunately, it was offside. But Lyon have a free kick in our half here. Henrique, the left back, Paqueta into Gamirez. The Brazilian boys linking up well there. Dembele, Shaqiri's in here. Can he play a ball into the back of the net? He does. Unfortunately for us, that is probably one of their first clear-cut chances in the game, and they have scored it. So let's go into our tactic screen here and let's switch things up a little bit. Obviously, Alvarez hasn't scored yet, so we'll bring off him for Yilmaz, and we'll bring on Pedro Diaz in that midfield for Benjamin Andre. We've got Botman here, plays it into Icone. He's going to run at the fence and he loses it to Shaqiri. And Shaqiri is a dangerous player, but we've done well to tackle him. Timothy Weah finds Bradrich on that left-hand side. Can he get a ball into the box here? Cuts it back to Weah. Into Bradrich. He's got a defender behind him, but he whips the ball in and Andre's there. And it's a good save from the goalkeeper, Lopez. But we're enjoying ourselves there, as the commentary did say. Playing some nice football. Be great if we can get a goal here and create a little bit of a gap between us and Lyon, just to get the upper hand on them while we play them, which would be ideal. But I'm gonna give the boys an encourage here. Hopefully that does the business in terms of getting a late goal. But yeah, I'd be really hopeful now that we can get that. They've brought on Silimani and they've brought on Awar, so some top players coming off that bench. I'm surprised Awar doesn't start actually. I presume because they signed Rafinha earlier on in the save from PSG on loan, so that I think that means that they've dropped Awar, which is probably a bad move for them actually, because for me he's one of the best players on Football Manager in that midfield sort of attacking roles. Interesting ball back there from Botman, finds our goalkeeper who whips it out wide to the left, finds Yahtzee, who finds Botman, who finds Weah. Nice little play on this left-hand side. Can we get a ball in the box? Yilmaz is there, but he can't get the header. But Silek has picked up on his right. Is another ball going in the box? There is. It's getting cleared, and Rafinha is on the counter-attack for Lyon here. And hopefully they can't find an right option. But Awar's got it. Just told you how dangerous he is. He's gone down there. Pedro Diaz has tackled him. It did look like it was outside the box. I'm not too sure. The ref's going to look at it. He's checking for a penalty. I really don't think it was a penalty. I was going to say, I thought it was just outside. So actually a very good tactical foul from Pedro Diaz, as long as they don't score from this. Shaqiri's got a great whip on him. Pings it back close to Marcelo, heads it a goal, but our keeper saves with ease. And we're getting into the last 10-15 minutes here. And I think our team is starting to tire a little. So I might see if I can bring on David here. I haven't really got many. I'll bring on Gomes on that on that right hand side. See what he can do. Yeah, things are not looking great going into the last few minutes. Unfortunately, we were obviously 1-0 up, but it does look like they're going to do enough here to get a draw from us. But you know, it's not the end of the world. If we can draw against the top teams in the league and we win against the bottom teams, we should be up there come the end of the season. Slightly disappointment that we were winning the game, but they will take that, I'm sure, because we dominated. And we should have done that if you look at a lot of the numbers. But I'm not disappointed because I know how good Lyon can be on their day. And you know, the fact that we played quite well there. It's just the chances we didn't score. But we're in 5th. We're looking good. Disappointing, obviously missed a bit of a chance, as the news flash says. But things like that happen at the end of the day. And the squad's starting to come together now, and I'm just liking that the fact we're on a bit of a run. I know we lost the Champions League, but in Ligue 1 we are unbeaten for a while now, so it's nice to see. We've got a cup game coming up against, I don't even know who that is. FC Shiraz? I don't really know. But that should be a game that we win comfortably, so we'll probably be able to rotate in that game and then come back for the Bordeaux game where we will kick on. And then from there we're into January. So what I'll probably do in that is I'll probably come back for the PSG game in February. So we've got a nice big jump from December to February here, but there's only like 3 or 4 games being played. And obviously in January we'll have the transfer window. So if I come back for the 4th of February, I can go through all the transfers that we made, the outgoings, the ingoings during that period, and hopefully we can pick up some results in that as well and be performing pretty well. But you look at this Paris Saint-Germain team, let's just have a look at it, because it's just mental. Like they're not even playing like their best squad in this, and this is just insane. Like look on their bench: Mbappe, Verratti, Maguintos, Donnarumma, Mendes is down there, Draxler's there, Lionel Messi's there. Like unbelievable how good that squad is. So to compete with them, we've probably a few years off yet, but that just makes the save interesting, because we might just have one really good year where we just kick on and actually do really, really well. But I'm liking how the squad's looking. I'm liking how things are progressing. Got some nice match ratings in there as well, and the team is doing okay. It's doing okay. But guys, if you enjoyed this episode, then please do let me know in the comments, and do drop a like and a subscription to the channel. Really will help me out. Take care, guys, and peace.